എല്ലാവർക്കും ഓണാശംസകൾ.
Hi, I'm Aparna Ganesh and I'm with my mother. You did see her in a video earlier where I did makeup for Mature Skin. Thank you so much for all the love on that video. This is an Onam special video where we're going to talk of Onam sari fashion. The one thing I know, Amma, is the beautiful Kasavu saris. These kind of saris are called Kasavu. It's normally in cream color with some beautiful border, either golden or different colors and embroidery or some different prints. We will take you through a few variations that we have between us. We've collected these saris over the years, and so happy to make this video with my mom, because then you really get to see, I think, about more than 10 saris in that way. We are also going to talk of the significance of Onam. I'm going to ask my mom a lot of questions to help us understand how really Onam is celebrated all across Kerala. So keep watching. Welcome again to this video. This is an Onam special, like I said. So I have made this Onam makeup look video as well. If you would like to watch that, I will paste the link above. And we'll continue with this video. Amma, tell us the significance of Onam. Like, what is really Onam all about?
Onam is basically a harvest festival and it is celebrated throughout Kerala with a lot of joy and enthusiasm by every person in Kerala, irrespective of any caste, color, creed, age. Age is
It's
also
like
not a
Diwali of
problem.
the rest of the
Even
country,
the
right?
oldest people, you will feel that they have the same enthusiasm like small children. They indulge themselves in making the pookalam, indulge themselves in the kaikottikali, which is a very popular form of which is a popular folk dance in Kerala, and the celebrations begin much in advance. From the month of Chingam only it begins.
What is the month of Chingam?
The Chingam month comes after this Ashad month.
What is Ashad month?
Ashad month is again the very auspicious month the Maharashtrians celebrate, and we Keralites call it as Karkadaga Masam, which is
all these
called as
words are-
Ramayana Masam.
Can you explain to us in like simple terms?
Onam is celebrated 10 days prior to the main day of Onam, and the main day of Onam is known as Tiruvonam.
So what she's saying is the preparation begins 10 days in advance and it slowly builds up to a crescendo on the
Correct.
final day, which is called Tiruvonam,
Correct.
right? Which is the 31st of August in India, in 2020 I mean, and every year according to the calendar it changes, right?
Onam is a festival of abundance. It's a harvest festival also, and you will see abundance of fruits, flowers, vegetables, and the grain. Grain refers to paddy when it comes to Kerala. In Kerala, you will see mostly you will find everybody harvesting paddy, and also all the houses are filled with flowers of all colors and all types of flowers you will find in plenty. There is no need for them to go and buy the flowers to make the floral carpet, and everything is picked from the house only. And even the vegetables, mostly the vegetables are grown in their own courtyard, in their own farms, in each and every house.
Then there is
So-
also this boating race that they have. I think
There's a
all
boat
year they
race.
wait for this.
Yes, and the boat race also is not for 1 or 2 days, but it is over a period of time. The boat races are conducted over a period of time. The Ona Saddi, that is a sumptuous lunch which is served on a plantain leaf.
Plantain leaf is that banana, huge green
huge
leaf,
banana leaf.
and
Yes,
some
because
hundreds of varieties of
the number of items are too many, and that is why we require a banana leaf to spread out all those items in small quantities.
and actually it's so beautiful. The whole concept of banana leaf is also to keep it hygienic. Everybody has a banana tree in their courtyard. They just go cut off a leaf and they just serve and they eat. You don't need to even wash the vessel
Wash
after
the
that.
vessels.
Just wrap it up
It's
and
biodegradable.
yeah,
and it is just thrown in the courtyard again.
Yeah.
It converts itself into a compost.
manure. Yeah.
Yes.
That's so wonderful. So the women, Kaikuttikali, what she mentioned is actually a beautiful folk dance. You see, all women will be in coordinated,
Kasavu,
these
set
kind of
mundu.
saris or set mundu, which is a two-piece sari. Then they will probably have, if it's an organized thing, They will all wear similar jewelry, will have similar hairdos, everything, and it's in a circular fashion, much like Garba, but it is a choreographed thing.
Around the Nelavalakku. That is, Nelavalakku is that the lamp with a long stem.
Yeah, like what I have put.
She has displayed it over here, and the Pookalam will definitely be there. And also they keep para.
I have added a small para here, which is actually a symbolic version of the actual one, and that para is actually a measuring instrument when they take the when they harvest. But because it's a symbol of prosperity, it is actually kept in every home with the paddy overflowing in that. You will see that even in mine there is a little plate and it overflows, and whatever falls down is also, it's considered good, that there is enough in the house and it's overflowing. So it's a symbol of prosperity, abundance, which brings joy to all the homes.
Yes.
Anybody who has had a Kerala Sadhya would always want to keep going back and having it. It's a pure vegetarian meal with some a lot of items in it, and very delicious, very healthy, yet supremely delicious, and they'll have various types of sweets. And during Onam, definitely it is made, the whole family sits together and they enjoy this sadhya, or else on special occasions like weddings or birthdays and all of that, it's there. But Onam is special.
We used to collect a lot of flowers, and there used to be a competition among the various houses making the floral carpet. And floral carpet happens to be a
floral rangoli?
Floral rangoli, which is called as the floral carpet.
Okay, and it's called Pookalam in Malayalam.
It is called Pookalam in Malayalam. And we used to have a lot of collection of the flowers and other things, green leaves and whatnot. We used to collect, and we used to make a beautiful floral
competition
rangoli.
Was a very big thing.
It's a very big event.
All the kids will go across in the garden, go wherever, pluck all different shapes and varieties of leaves and flowers and make really unique designs on the floor. And then there would be a judgment as to who did it more creatively and all of that. Yes. So that was one aspect, which is Pookalam or floral rangoli, or like she's saying, it's a floral carpet.
The ladies adore themselves in the kasav sari and wear as many jewelry as possible, and also special mention has to be made to the jasmine flowers that they wear on their hair. Without jasmine flowers and the chandana kuri, their dressing up is not full.
Chandanam is the sandalwood paste that is slightly applied on the forehead. Actually, you will see this in the makeup tutorial I made for Onam. I have mentioned it and shown you what it is, so do check that out. So now we're going to take you through some Onam sari fashion. Let me start with describing what my mom is wearing. This is a traditional classic kasav sari with a strong gold border with a cream cotton complete base, and of course she is wearing it with traditional golden ornaments, and I am wearing the same typical sari too, with another blouse which is a traditional blouse with some traditional jewelry. You can also mix it out with of course I had to have fun. I always feel very happy in a sari and it shows. This is the other one which has a tissue base on it. My mom is also wearing a very exciting printed sari. Yes, it's so much fun. She wore it with a brocade blouse, and the entire sari has this beautiful embroidery in different colors and in different patterns all over. It's a leafy pattern, if you can see in the pallo. And mine is a more traditional looking golden pallo. This is a tissue sari, and the border of it has this embroidery in two colors which has this diamond shape. So it's a very different kind of a sari, and a little very sweet golden border as well. And you can see the Kathakali design in my pallo. Of course, we had so much fun making this, and you can see how the overall thing looks, and there are these beautiful stripes in the patli pallu, and you can see, you know, in the body. So it's a very different sari. I really like this, and of course you can team it up with another kind of a blouse. I also use this embroidered blouse of red color. This is from the northeast actually, and this is the traditional way of wearing it. I just actually really love it. This is a traditional beaded golden beads, which looks nice. That long length looks nice, and this is some of the kaikutikli I do by myself anyway, because because it's fun. And this is another one, beautiful cotton kasavu sari. My mom wore something which is hand painted, very artistically done, to give a different flavor. The body has checks on it, if you notice it. Notice this, and the pallu is completely hand painted and has a little you know, chunky glittering elements on it, just for a change, you know. And what my mom was wearing earlier, my younger one Meera happily wore it on her own, and she's walking on her toes because, and she draped it on herself, okay, completely by herself. So cute she was looking, and because she came onto camera, I said, let me include this. It's so much fun to watch her also getting inspired to just wear sari. The younger the better. And yeah, we three were having a little moment there. So I wore this beautiful, very simple kasavu sari with this orange border which has a little temple, you know, these triangular temple kind of borders. And I also wore my mother's Pavaram mala, also called as coral necklace. And yes, this is a grand sari. This is what my mother is wearing, is a set mundu, which is a two-piece. So what you see in the bottom is another piece of cloth, and on top what you see is different. My mother is looking so sweet. This is actually a very rich looking set mundu that people would wear for weddings, and what she's wearing on the neck is called a kashi mala, which is like coins, which is supposed to be very rich and nice. Now what I am wearing is a tissue sari. Yeah, my mom's entire coordination is beautiful. This sari that I wore also, I totally love. It was so easy to drape and lovely to look. It is, you know, that beige biscuit color. I wore some simple gold bangles. I wore a little choker piece here, and with a triangular jhumki, as they call it. I loved dressing up that day to, you know, show all of you the different saris and the different ornaments one can wear. This is so rich, and of course I did pair it up with another blouse to show you a variation. This is a high neck brocade blouse with a back open. Completely changes the look and makes it like completely come alive. And of course you have to dance in every bit. I love saris, never restrict me actually. I can even play football in a sari. So yes, I do have fun. Now this is, yeah, it was so cute. My mom was looking so cute and with so much patience actually. She showed all the saris and wore and changed, and she really deserves a huge hand for this. So sweetly she's worn another set mundu. This is a brocade piece that they've stitched in the borders, and with the same thing you make a blouse piece. It looks really nice. And yes, my mom is sashaying away slightly reluctantly, but she was such a sport, and she wore this beautiful neck piece with it, which is a stone embedded mala. And I wore a similar, we had bought this together actually, again a brocade you know, border, and a similar piece with which you stitch the blouse. So it looks different, it looks more festive, it's a little loud, but it still you know, works well for occasions. It looks lovely. Even for a wedding you could wear this and go. And this is another choker, kind of a very delicate piece of my mother that I was happy to wear, and we did a little kaikutikali to just feel that Onam spirit. It's actually done with a group of women. We were just two of us having a ball of a time. This is kaikutikali in our little home. This was fun. Yeah, these are all some of the classic dance moves, the folk dance that it is. And of course then I move on to my own, you know, jumping around with my sari, just feeling happy. This could be also garba or anything else you want. Okay, now this is another beautiful, lovely sari which has another pattern. I love the pallu, and also the border has stripes in it, so it's a little different. The same stripes also comes in the border of your blouse. As you see, you can stitch a matching blouse, or you could of course experiment with any different colors. But I love the entire white and gold look, so I generally wear it with the same blouse. And my mom wore this beautiful checkered blouse, which was actually zari patti all over, which worked beautifully with this sari. Actually, I think it's very trendy, and it looked perfect with her check sari. And she wore this beautiful pearl neck piece and pendant and all of that to go with it. And I wore a colorful, also had pearl in it, but I wore this colorful necklace and the earpiece, which I thought worked very well to kind of give in some colors to my sari, and did so well. So beautiful this look. I loved my neck piece. And of course we had a great time. We couldn't make a pookalam, we couldn't make a floral carpet. So we used this traditional urli, this vessel that you can see, and we put flowers in it and we put the light in it to really enjoy it. I'm so thrilled to have made this video because I feel the Onam festive spirit within me while I've made this video, and I'm hoping you've got a good idea of how Kerala celebrates it with all the video footage that I've shared to share with you how Kerala does it best. And I hope all of you have a fabulous Onam and a great year ahead.
We wish you all a very happy Onam. എല്ലാവർക്കും ഓണാശംസകൾ.
I enjoy creating beauty and wellness content and really explore beauty inside out, which means I create makeup, skincare, yoga and wellness content. So stay tuned. There are a lot of festive content coming up as well. Currently, there's a 21-day morning series happening which you shouldn't miss. 6 a.m. I go live and stretch with you. Thank you so much for watching.